Kai is confirmed in Kung Fu Panda 4, and it's official. Dreamworks itself posted a scene of him that I found incredible and very exciting. Actually, Kai appeared twice. One I think you've already seen, but the other one, no. And it hides several secrets. If you haven't seen this scene, you can relax because I'll show it here in this video and also show some scenes that Dreamworks released that I didn't like. This is the Cine Lovers channel. Everyone knows that I'm very hyped for this movie. I love the Kung Fu Panda franchise, and I really like the characters that were very well constructed for the narrative. Kung Fu Panda is the franchise that Dreamworks likes the most. It's going for the 4th film, okay, tying with Shrek. But if you look at the number of series it has, then you can see which animation is the studio's favorite. And it's great. This franchise can still be explored a lot. There's still a lot of story to tell, and for me, it's not saturated or tiresome at all. What caught my attention the most in this 4th Kung Fu Panda film was the return of the villains, Tai Lung from the first film. He was created and trained by Master Shifu, and later wanted to be the Dragon Warrior but ended up being rejected by Shifu and Master Oogway, so he got really angry and decided to take revenge. In the second film, the villain is Lord Shin, who had a very dark past and tried to get rid of all the pandas that existed. This evil peacock gave a lot of trouble to Po, and in Kung Fu Panda 3, it was Kai's turn, but he is our subject today, so stay with me because I have a lot to talk about him. Dreamworks released a scene the other day of Po fighting the chameleon transformed into Po, and I found it very cool, both fighting Kung Fu. For me, this scene will take up a few minutes of the screen. I hope it will be one of the most memorable scenes in the franchise. After watching the scene, I noticed that both the chameleon in the form of Po and Po are at the same height, which raises a doubt. Remember when the first trailer came out, in the scene where the chameleon transforms into Po, apparently, she becomes giant and Po looks up, and then we thought that the chameleon's Po would be huge, right? But then Dreamworks releases this scene of the two fighting, and they are at the same level, the same height. So who is she transforming into? Because she really became giant, and Po looks up scared. And then right after that, Dreamworks releases another teaser showing that complete scene, not a teaser, those spots, which are scenes from the movie that studios usually release on TV and the internet. But even these spots, although incredible, end up showing a lot unnecessary spoilers. Many of these scenes didn't need to be released. It seems like they are not confident with the movie. It seems like Dreamworks keeps releasing these little scenes to attract more people to watch the movie in theaters. But soon it's just putting all this together that gives the whole movie. I think it would be much more interesting for them to release the second official trailer than several spots. I saw several spots to make these videos for you, so now I want to see many likes on this video. Your like is very important. But coming back here, look at the other angle of the scene. Po looks up scared. They are in the same place, and the chameleon is changing shape, but it's not of any character we know, but herself more evolved. Look at the size. She even has wings. Then she became too powerful. Now we just need to know if this form is the original form of the chameleon, and the way she appears for most of the movie is a transformation, or vice versa. Anyway, she is very scary and will give Po a lot of trouble. The next scene they released is very suspicious. Something is wrong. I'll talk about Kai right away, but this scene here also brings the chameleon, but peacefully with Zen. Strange. Both are in the chameleon's palace. Look at her face in the background, and going down the stairs are the two of them. What are they doing together? Are they friends, and Zen is betraying Po's trust since the beginning? Or is Zen going to switch sides and ally with the villain? Leave your opinion in the comments. Now let's talk about Kai. This villain who was a huge success in Kung Fu Panda 3 is back. Honestly, all the villains in this franchise are good. They are striking. Master Kai, who was the best friend of the wisest turtle in the world, Master Oogway, saw the power of Chi, went crazy for it, then fought with Oogway and ended up in the spirit realm. There, the guy stayed for 500 years, and to get out of there, he needed to defeat all the masters who were in the spirit realm, and there were many masters, even Tai Lung, and at the end of the third film, Kai is defeated by Po in the spirit realm itself. But there are some doubts on the internet. How will Kai come back if he died in the spirit realm? For me, the chameleon is a sorceress, and it's clear that she is very powerful, so she herself will bring Kai back just to steal his power, just like she did with Tai Lung in the trailer. But it's strange anyway. I hope they give a better explanation because Tai Lung was in the spirit realm. She opened the portal and brought him, but Shen and Kai did not. So bringing the two back with the explanation that she is a sorceress and very powerful, I think it's weak. It would be interesting for them to give a good explanation like the case of Tai Lung, but everything indicates that this is how it will happen. A script helped, and the scene where Kai appears was released by Dreamworks itself, and besides him, there are several characters around. Just look, most are illuminated, that is, they belong to the spirit realm, but thanks to the mess that the chameleon made, everyone is together in the mortal realm. There in the corner, it seems to be Master Bear and Storming Ox, and on the other side is Tai Lung Supercom looking at Po and Master Kai. Besides the two, Lord Shin is there in the background too. For me, this scene will be one of the last in the movie. After Po has defeated the chameleon, everyone she brought back, including the villains, will need to go back to where they were, and then Po with this sensational dragon form, like he did in the third film, should fix everything and send everyone back. To me, it looks like that's going to happen. And the villains that appear in this scene are not the chameleon, they are themselves. Both are next to each other. What a scene! I just hope they don't just stand there looking at Po's face. It would be exciting to see the three villains interacting with each other and referencing the other films. If you want that too, comment hashtag Kung Fu Panda 4. Well, unlike this scene, the other scene where Kai appears is the chameleon transformed into Kai, who already arrives beating Po. And all this proves my theory that the classic villains would appear in this film and that the three would need to be physically face to face with the chameleon for her to steal their power and thus be able to transform into each one whenever she wanted. The first trailer of Kung Fu Panda 4 hides several secrets that I'm sure you didn't notice, but don't worry, because I'll tell you here in this video. And everyone knows that Po won't be the Dragon Warrior anymore. Will Tai Lung take over this place? Click on this video to find out. Thank you very much for watching this video. Until the next one here at Cine Lovers.